kids! Surprise! It's your Professor Shay Dee. Now ladies, do you for some reason feel like an ugly motherfucker? Are you wasting your best years knowing that you probably look like the worst version of yourself? Well, you're not alone, and I know. It sucks shitballs. Now, we live in a day and age where we're constantly bombarded by various tips and tricks on how to look less like the ugliest version of ourselves, but the problem is there's so much of it, and it all just gets very confusing. So I've taken it upon myself to venture out and filter through the bullshit in order to simplify things for the greater good of womankind. And after years and years of research, I've managed to narrow it all down into one simple principle that I know, not by personal experience, but by keen powers of observation, works almost every time. Get a boyfriend, cause chances are you're probably single as fuck, and spending your days doing wonderful but destructive things that make you ugly, like say binge drinking 3 days a week, smoking, disregarding basic hygiene, skipping out on the gym, and eating lethal doses of overprocessed foods in front of Netflix. In short, you look like a piece of shit. And even though you are aware of this, you can't seem to find the motivation to pull yourself out of your comfortable state of disgustingness. However, if you actually manage to trick some poor sucker into becoming your boyfriend, you'll find yourself treading scary new territory where you can no longer completely hide your ugliness under strategic layers of clothing and makeup. This will result in a potent combination of stress, insecurity, self-consciousness, and confusion, mostly due to the fact that you yourself don't know why he's dating you. And this is a good thing, because when this happens to the female, she goes through a carnal, inevitable mutation as old as time itself, where high levels of panic, hormones, and body dysmorphia combine and result in a complete personality transformation. The brain literally mutates, and her friends watch her morph from Bridget Jones to Gwyneth Paltrow, a completely new stranger whose priorities revolve around things like exfoliation, Bikram yoga, Brazilian waxes, pedicures, and making sure she looks awesome in expensive lingerie. Wait, what's that, girl? You wanna lock yourself in your room with a Ben & Jerry's and watch Pride and Prejudice? Well, I'm sorry, you can't, cause in 3 minutes you're gonna get naked and have sex. After a couple of weeks you'll be 5 kilos lighter and 10 times hotter. Your hair will shine, your skin will glow, you'll be the sparkly unicorn version of yourself, and all your friends are gonna secretly fucking hate you for it. It's gonna be wonderful. But don't get too smug, because unfortunately this change won't last forever. A couple of months into the relationship, it's gonna dawn on you that your boyfriend tricked you! Because he wasn't, in fact, the intimidatingly perfect Jude Law lookalike you thought you'd snatched, but actually pretty mediocre, kind of annoying, and frankly not at all out of your league. And even though you may still be sort of fond of him in a depressing, lukewarm kind of way, your insecurities will grow weaker and finally disappear completely. You'll get comfortable, and before you know it, you'll be returning to your old ugly ways. Your boyfriend too will notice this change and get confused. He might sit around with his guy friends saying stuff like, "I don't understand what happened. She used to be like a superhuman hybrid between a Stepford wife and a lingerie commercial. Now she seems to be developing disturbing human traits like body odor and hair in all kinds of strange places. The other day she farted in front of me and I'm pretty sure she's gained a few pounds." This will mark the crucial turning point where you need to make a sacrificing decision for the sake of your hotness and break the fuck up, so that you can venture out again with your daddy issues and unrealistic expectations in search of a new fictive Prince Charming who can provide you with a fresh new dose of panic, insecurity, and self-doubt that will keep you underfed, over-groomed, and looking fantastic. Who knows, you may even get lucky and find Facebook photos of his gorgeous ex-girlfriend who's 4 years younger than you and discover that you have completely new insecurities that you didn't even know you had. This way you'll get even hotter than you did last time. So don't be lazy, girls. Get out there and start hunting, cause the key to your future hotness is only a hop, skip, and 4,000 disastrous Tinder dates away.
Pretty girls, bow, bow, bow. Pretty girls, ugly girls, be quiet, quiet. Pretty girls, bow, bow, like